I know
Hi.
we're live on YouTube. So if you're watching this, thank you for joining in. I know it's early, but we'll be here for at least an hour. That's actually all we got left is straight up 1 hour. So we got to cut this thing right in there, which I think will be fine. We've been pretty good. If you look at the numbers, accidentally 54, 55, 1 hour, like we're right in there. So
Killing it.
we're doing something. We're here. That's saying a lot at this point in time.
Right on the money.
All right. Well, let's get to turn this live on here and get to the podcast part. Yeah, get that out of the way.
All right.
Ready when you are. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Okay. Hey, Kyle. Why are libraries so tall?
Oh, man. Kids, you can't, because you have to stack the BS that tall?
No, because they have so many stories.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh. I can't hear anything. Kyle.
Whoa. What happened here? Can you hear me now?
I cannot hear nothing.
You hear nothing?
Nothing at all.
What?
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Silence.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. That's weird.
You're bored, though. I didn't hear you're bored.
Oh, how about... Did you hear that?
Now I hear you're bored.
Oh, okay. Well, technical difficulties out the first half. That's
Awkward.
no here nor there. Devin didn't get the pump up music for the intro. Doggone it. We're still trying to figure this thing out. I didn't test the board. I was playing around with the other board. So too many boards. It's board stiff. If you're watching us live on any of the two platforms we're trying to stream to, we are live on YouTube and sometimes on Facebook or repost on Facebook. So.
And we'll do it live.
We're kind of going through a jungly forest right now. It's kind of peaceful. Yeah, it's kind of trippy. Little fireflies in there.
Majestic.
Yeah. If you're curious what that is, come check us out and see our smiling faces if you want. If not, you want to listen to the podcast, I totally appreciate that as well. That's totally fine. And in fact, that's kind of what we aim for, is to make it so you can go do your chores or work and still listen to our show. That's kind of the point. But if you sit down and take the time to watch us live, man, that's a dedication that only a few people have. And as of late, it's been zero because we kind of went off of our normal thing and we're trying some new stuff. But I like the gadgets. So this Restream has a lot more options to it that are kind of cool. So we're still figuring it out. We're gonna get it set. Eventually, maybe by Christmas, we'll have it figured out.
Hopefully, maybe next year.
Yeah, but it helps us cut some clips and do some things that are less time consuming for Devin to do and myself. So it just streamlines the process. Yeah, it's kind of cool. We let AI decide what's popular and what works. So it worked on the baby thing, which is easy. That's low hanging fruit. So anyways, yeah, this is Light Tickle, everybody. I hope you enjoy your week. We're starting on a Monday. We're starting off hot. Devin's off. I'm always off, so it's kind of weird that you're off. What are you off for? What's going on here?
Well, shocker. Why am I off? My truck broke down again.
Oh yeah, blew a hose or something, didn't you, again?
Oh yeah, no, my power steering is all fixed up, but I was having a wonderful day, finally back at work after 2 days off, and I go to raise my box and snap, my freaking was it cross member snapped underneath my box. Yeah, so that's in the shop right now. I will not name names, but a bad truck or service place put aluminum cross bearing instead of a steel one, and so it snapped, and so it is in the shop right now getting fixed with a steel one. And
aluminum.
So I'm
what,
down.
He's trying to save you some weight or something? What's up with that?
I don't freaking know.
Like that.
Yeah, and then they try to gaslight Brandon, like, yeah, we told you it was aluminum, and he's like, I never would have allowed you to put aluminum. What the heck? How much weight is on that? And it's like right over my drive. Oh no, my drive line. So as it was like falling
over the shaft.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So as it was falling, it was like my drive line was just like rubbing it. Oh my gosh, it like almost like took out my truck. Sweet mercy. So
man. Gosh, you cannot catch a break, man.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny is like all of these issues that I'm having are like from mechanical error, like just like the mechanic shop not doing a good job, not from like my truck being old or anything. So my poor baby.
Are you passing the blame? Is that what I'm hearing here? You're passing the buck. It's your truck.
I mean,
Fix it
I will
yourself.
not name names, but yes.
Get under there. Get into that thing, man.
I can get it. I can do some stuff. Hey, I did get, that was the dirtiest day that I got because when that happened, I was driving home and I could see like my air dropping and I was like, damn it, I have a leak somewhere. So I crawled underneath my truck and I had a little tear in one of my lines and I replaced it. I put a little coupler thingy and I did it by myself.
There you go.
Yeah.
Found the leak. That's good. You could find it easily.
Yeah, sometimes quiet and look for it.
Yeah. It's a big enough one you could hear it like that. If they're small, it's like a pinhole. That's really pain to find.
Oh no, it was tiny. It was like the tiniest little hose.
Oh, good.
Buried underneath stuff, like it was wrapped around like 5 other hoses, and so I was just like listening to it, and then I had to like dig it out of like all the buried hoses, and then slice it with the dull ass blade that Brandon gave me, and put it all back together. So yeah, it was great.
Never a dull moment over there. You are just really having a time. Hopefully you get it all figured out here as summer winds down and are you going to slow down when summer's over or what are we doing?
I don't know. I hope not. I mean, at least, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay. That sad life.
Well, that's sad. That is really disheartening to hear all the bad news coming from your
Yeah, it's a little bum. It's a little sad, but it's okay. We're rising above it. It'll be okay.
Well, on that note, there's your
10-4, good buddy.
Trucker update from Devin. That's what's happening with the dumper. The Debbie
dumps
is grounded again.
Yep.
Stranded in the shop. Oh man, bummer deal. Well, back to the show, everybody. Thanks for joining in. We are gonna just go through and do a normal show on a Monday. We have the time. We're gonna do the crime. So. the opposite way of what it's supposed to be, but let's go ahead and just get into what we got here. We don't have any V for V because it's a quick turn again, so we do have value in the comments that people put on the poll, which I put up last night, not thinking we're gonna have a show today. It kind of just organically transpired to happen this way.
Worked out.
Yeah, it wasn't. I was like, oh, you want to do a show? You text me out in the morning. It's like, well, I got co-op and then I can do it when I get home, so here we are. So yeah, fun stuff.
Make the magic happen.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to contribute to the show in any which way, that's the value we really enjoy is the engagement part. But we'll take any other forms of it that you have. Get a hold of Devin and I. Most everybody that watches the show or participates in it in any way knows us, so it's not like we're hidden. But sure, be nice to branch out there and then touch some people that don't know us very well.
Mm-hmm. I like touching people.
First a hug and we'll see where it goes. So I guess we'll go ahead and just hop into the poll question because that one I think you and I both have a story to talk about with this. So let's go ahead and pop that thing. Yeah, okay, let's get into it. Poll question was DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats. Does any of these services that people use on a daily or a monthly, or do you ever use it? I guess that's the question. I had an experience recently where I had to use it, and I'll save my comments for the end. But if you want to go, ladies always go first. So if you want to go ahead, and then I'll read the comments. Let's hear what Devin had to say first.
So I have used it like once or twice, and I only used it because it was free delivery. And it was only because we were like driving home from somewhere really late and we didn't want to make anything. And I don't even think we had food in the house. So we're just like, let's just order something and have it delivered so that when we got home, it was like there when we got home. So that was really the only reason. But I really muffed up is when I did that, it automatically like signs you up for like their package. So for like almost a year, I think I was paying like the monthly $10.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I recently just found that out and I was like, ah! So if you ever do sign up for those things, just be careful.
And which one did you
suckered into that? DoorDash.
Yeah.
Which I was like, I got like, well, that was my bad. I don't really check my statements, which is now I do. I check all of them. But I saw like a charge for it and I was like, what the heck? And so I Googled it and it was like, everyone was warning you, be careful, don't get suckered into it because they don't even tell you and it's just automatic and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, so you had to put your card number in because you were paying
for the food, but you have to put it into their system and then automatically like they just like, okay,
Okay.
every month now after this, you'll get charged. And
That's
so,
interesting. That's I did not know that. That's good to know for anybody that signed up for that. But
yeah. So be careful, you guys. Don't put your shit in and then forget about it.
well, my situation was a little different because I got a gift card on DoorDash.
Oh, fancy.
So when I put in my info, they didn't ask any actual personal information for payment because I was using a gift card. So
Nice.
hence is the only reason I used it was because a buddy of mine that I go to have wings with every Friday night, or not every Friday, every man
Every
Friday night,
Friday.
which is like once a month. We try to get together and go eat some wings at the barbecue shack down there. And he sent me $60 on there. So I was like,
Oh,
you know,
damn.
yeah, he goes, hey, when's the baby due? I'm like, dude, it's been here for 3 weeks. So he goes, oh, so he sent that over. Very nice. Thank you, CS. Appreciate that if you're listening at all. But I've never used it before. So I was like, oh, crap, I got to figure out how to
Like,
use
ooh,
this.
decisions.
Yeah. So then I had downloaded the app, and then you just kind of go through the rigmarole of getting that all set up. But I only used it once, and I went and picked it up. So there was really no point. I was
What?
like,
Oh
well,
my
yeah,
God.
down the street, and he gave it to me, and Sarah's like, I don't want to make dinner tonight. I'm like, perfect. I got $60. What do you want to get? So let's go through the list, and we ended up going Firehouse Subs, which is always a good choice. We like that.
Wow, really treat yourself there, Kyle.
Yeah, well, okay, well, so $60 you think's a lot of money, but when you use DoorDash, it's not that much money.
Yeah, no.
I blew
Oh yeah, if you're gonna use, yeah, it's probably marked up if you're going through
I
there.
blew a whole $60 on 2 subs and a kids meal.
What?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Kyle,
Well, I mean, what am I
treat
gonna
yourself.
what am I gonna do? I don't really want any. If I want any food, the places I like are like mom and pop shops. They don't offer DoorDash. You come in and get it. That's the way I do it anyway. So I was just like, it's all commercial fast food, Chick-fil-A, any of that crap. I was like, I don't want
It's bad. Ugh,
garbage.
garbage.
Nice big sub. It was delicious. But so what I did is I signed up. I hit this, and I was like, I went for just the big sub, which I get the biggest one I got is like 11 inches or something, like a foot long, right? 12 inches,
okay.
whatever. And then got chips and a drink, and I was like, okay, perfect. And then I looked at $25 they're charging for that.
Oh my God.
And I went and I was like, no. And Sarah looked it up on the menu, just if you went in there, $17.
Damn.
So that's
oh my God.
That's the hit DoorDash takes out of you when you use their service.
That's crazy. That should be
delivery.
illegal.
Without delivery. I was like, it's a pickup. I'm going to come in and get it. So don't send any, dirt bag in there to touch my food. I'll handle it.
I know. That's gross.
Yeah,
dirty man.
Not hating on people I know people that make some good money doing that. They've said that that's what they do, and they get off work to go do a side hustle, Uber Eats, whatever they do. Fine, so be it. But no offense, but I wouldn't use that service for anything and unless something drastic happened where I couldn't drive. Or you know what though, I do agree with this. It is cheaper than a DUI. So if you're
don't drive.
Twisted up and getting the munchies or something like that, and you're like, damn, I'm gonna get food, man. And then
yes.
I recommend it for that. That's great. Use it for that. But if you're capable and able, I think you should just get on your horse and go for a ride and go.
Yeah, don't be so lazy. And it's so expensive. It's a waste of money.
They take a ginormous chunk.
So expensive.
Ginormous. I was like, geez, if I was getting it delivered, okay, that would make sense. But then you deliver it, then it's a tip on top of that, and you tip before it's even delivered. I was like, how do I know it gets done right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw a video about that. Oh,
yeah.
Ooh, yes.
It's a pre-tip thing, and that really bothers me. The only time I've ever experienced that is when I went to Texas Roadhouse. When you go in and you order your food and then you go sit down, kind of thing. And it was asking for tip. I'm like, I haven't had any service. Why am I tipping yet? I don't know if someone's gonna bring my food out timely, or they're gonna take my order, or whatever the case may be. That was the first time I really experienced that at a restaurant style like that. Because usually you go sit down, they got the seat, take you to the table, you sit down, you go through the menu, you order. That was very bizarre. I did not care for it. I haven't been back since. I know people love that place, but I was just like, I don't like this.
I don't eat there.
I'm not giving you money according to what you have to give.
What I think is going to happen.
Yeah.
What I expect to happen.
Yeah. I'm like, no, you earn it by doing, hey, your iced tea's low. Let me fill it. Those kind of things. Like, oh yeah, you're on top.
Earn it, bitch.
Yeah. So I don't know. It bothered me. That's all I'm saying about that. But if you use this, be careful. Like Devin said, they will take money from you behind your back. So
yep, sneaky.
You know about that $10 for what?
You get I think you get free delivery if you subscribe, and then I don't know what else you get.
Yeah, free delivery, which means that you still got a tip, so nothing's free.
Yeah, then you're being upcharged for whatever you order. So
by a lot.
Damn, Daniel. Oh, that's what I used it for. My mom was sick, and so I was busy, so I had stuff delivered to her house.
Yeah.
And that's where I got suckered into it.
Option too. Yeah.
Whoopsie.
But when I got the drink, I said, okay, I'll get a Coke, right? And I thought they'll give me a fountain drink. No, it's just a twisted, like a little tiny plastic bottle of Coke. I'm like, it was, you get a fountain drink and it'd be 10 times as much fluid for the price I paid.
Not necessarily. Not if it's all ice.
Yeah, but you control that though.
Oh, well, if you go in there and get it, not if someone does it for you.
Good point. Yeah. That's probably because if it's a DoorDash, I think someone's going to pick it up and deliver it. They don't know.
They're not going to say something.
Yeah, it's like they're not going to give them an open drink to take to somebody. So, anyways, very interesting service. Triggered. I appreciate the gesture and very kind. I get the money for that, but I will not be using that. I'll be deleting the app as soon as I can remember to do it. For space on my phone for pictures, or videos, or whatever.
Baby photos.
Yeah, tons of those. Yeah, well, Sarah's kind of for that. But we can go into the comments now, and this is the value that I was talking about. We got my mom first one in, obviously. Never use either one of those. If we want takeout, we're still capable of getting it ourselves, pretty much. That's
able body.
Yeah, and then you only a couple times because I didn't want to pay. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes it happens. And then what is it, Teresa? Who is that?
My mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law. We've never used it and don't plan to. Perfect.
Yes. Self-sufficient.
Yep. I don't know, man. It's weird. I don't like the idea of somebody grabbing my food
oh yeah,
it's bad enough it gets prepared in the kitchen where you kind of like don't know what's going on, but then I don't know.
Someone else that's like one more body touching it.
Yeah, it's more, yeah. And then even that, I was like to Sarah, I was like, what are we going to get that's going to come here and not be just cold or mushy or any, when you go do that kind of stuff, it never comes the way you want it to.
No. It's a waste.
Like I love Red Robin, but that's 25 minutes away from me. By the time it was made,
fries,
yeah, it would be just
nasty.
Yeah. So we looked at restaurants, but I was like, well, geez, $60 ain't going to cover it. So then I would have to
that's going to be like one meal.
Yeah, I'd have to put my card in, and then then I'd be getting dinged like you were talking about. So it all worked out. Thanks to everybody for chiming in on a quick poll question. It might have got more if we would have left it up for the week, but we'll try to structure that a little bit better to have that 2-week gap. So by paying for this streaming service that we're using for Buzzsprout because of Mom's generous $50 donation a couple shows ago, we get 3 hours instead of 2. So that's allowing us to do an extra show. So, which is fine by me. I always told you, I was like, you let me know I'm ready to rip. Give me an hour notice. I could have a show put together. So.
Let it rip, tater chip.
Yeah, I love it. I love doing it. So thanks everybody for joining in. And that's it. That's it for the poll question. So you kind of talked a little bit about what was going on, and you're off because you're broke. So, and double broke, actually. You're financially and truck wise.
Yeah.
Any good news? Is there any positive things that we can talk about?
I had my bridal shower. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, I saw some pictures. That looked fun.
Yeah, I got a giant pair of underwear with Trump that said "Make Granny Panties Great Again."
I mean, somebody might enjoy those, but I could go without seeing them.
Yeah, those are funny. Those are hilarious. I don't know where to put them, but they're funny. So that's fun.
Hey, maybe you could incorporate them into that saggy background back there. Just a big pair of underwear hanging in the back.
My backdrop. I should have brought them. Damn it.
Oh man, that's funny. That would be maybe a little bit.
And I'm just getting with my downtime. I'm getting like super caught up on all my wedding stuff. We picked out all our food, so that's done with. And then I finished all my table decorations, and then my seating chart. Yep. I'm like RSVPs. People aren't RSVPing, but they say they're coming, so I'm just gonna assume.
Oh, that was so irksome. It's like, dude,
I know. I'm just like over it now. I'm like,
I understand if it's a party, but this is a wedding. I need to know for head count wise. Like, yeah, I get it. That's frustrating.
I know. I'm just over it. I'm like, and then I asked someone like, yeah, duh, of course I'm gonna come. And I'm like, RSVP then, please.
I didn't see it. I don't have you on the list. You're not allowed in. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just like over it at this point, but whatever. So I'm just gonna assume everyone I invited is gonna be there because it's just I don't want to chase everybody down. And so
you didn't even send me an invitation, so you already knew what I was going to tell you.
I know. Sorry.
It's possible though. I possibly could have swung it if we didn't have the new edition. Like I was planning back to Oregon, so that could have worked out at the perfect time to make it work where it could have worked. But now I'm trapped again for, I don't know, flying with babies. I despise the people that do it, so I'm not going to be one of them.
Make people suffer. Yeah. No, I wasn't gonna.
Nobody wants to hear.
I know. That sounds terrible, especially since there's no direct flight. So you have 2 flights to go through to get here.
Yeah,
So
it's a rigmarole, which is also I appreciate anybody that does it because it's not easy. But for adults, it's not bad. But yeah, if you're gonna truck around some kids, then it's gonna be a long day of flying. So
yeah, I wish
I
you
think
can come, but I didn't want to put that on you.
yeah, I think Briella could handle it. I think she's ready. I think she'd just get kind of bored, and I'm like, oh, she likes reading. So if I brought a couple of books, I think she'd be all right.
Yeah,
So
books, crayons, take a nap. You know,
yeah,
could be.
nobody can nap. You know that? That's
Well,
weird.
she's small. Can't she just sit in your lap and just like pass out?
She just
Or they
doesn't.
make like all these little kid beds for like planes now.
Once she kicked that afternoon nap, she doesn't nap unless she's sick. If I catch her napping, it's usually because she doesn't feel good. That's like the only
Aw.
time she'll crash out. She's like, "Daddy, I'm sleepy." I'm like, "Yeah, why don't you go lay on the couch?" Because if she needs a nap, it's because she needs it. She doesn't typically just do it to do it. So
Oh, gotcha.
she's interesting. Once she kicked that last nap, she was like, "I'm not a napper. There's too much to do. The day is young." So,
I feel that.
she also goes to bed at 8. So 8.
Ooh.
She gets up at like 6:37. So it's kind of she gets a good amount of sleep. So.
Damn, that's nice.
Try to keep her structured. And sometimes we get off track when we're doing stuff for a late night at Dollywood. We don't get home till like 8:39. So
Oh yeah.
she's back there in the getting a little heavy headed back in the back of the car. So I'm like, hey, don't fall asleep now because then you won't go
Wait for it.
yeah. But I hope you get back on the road soon and back to making them dollar bills because that's what you need
Yep.
for
Hopefully.
the wedding. So
Hopefully Wednesday.
wedding planning is upon us. It's coming up. Are you
Yeah.
excited?
Yes. Scared.
How was it?
Just nervous.
What?
It's just a lot of pressure. Like I want it to be perfect, and then I'm just nervous because it's like
No.
all these people are gonna be looking at me, and I'm just like, So,
Nah, it'll be perfect. Don't worry about that stuff too much. The details, at the end of the day, you walk out of there married. That's what the point is. So
yeah.
don't
I
get too
know.
hung
It's
up
gonna be
on the
over so
little things.
fast.
Yeah, it does happen fast.
I'm
dude.
so
It's a
sad
lot
already.
of work into one day.
I
Really, like
know.
6 hours for what you're paying for the venue and
No.
all that
Gosh.
stuff. It's crazy. I miss it. I miss easy money. It was easy money.
Yeah. It's gonna be so fun though. I'm excited to have all my friends here.
There you go. There you go. That's what we want. Fun.
Yeah.
I don't have anything. It's been so kind of chaotic here. I worked a full week and that was about it. So I don't really have much to talk about it. Pretty uneventful here, which is good. So brakes are working good. Truck stopping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Still alive.
Yeah, I was told I need new tires though. So that kind of irked me. So I was like, just rotate them, dude. I don't want you to upcharge me I just spin those suckers around. I'll get another. I was like, which is bothersome because I see people that wear it down to the wear bars in their tire. I'm like, those guys don't get new tires.
Whoa.
Oh, buddy, you see some slicks out there, which I don't recommend that. I'm not being an advocate for that, but So yeah, I got to figure that out. That's going to be $1,000 that I didn't want to spend.
Oh. Painful.
So the tires that I have on there right now are the BF Goodrich KO2s and the all-terrains, and I like them okay. They're fine. They're a little aggressive for what I do now, which is basically 25-minute drive to work, 25-minute home. So it's all highway. And then if I do anything, I take the trailer out, which is all pretty much concrete camping usually. I don't really find myself in a lot of off-roading situations. I felt like there's more of that in Oregon than there is here. So I think I'm going to go with more of a road tire this time. So it'll be a little quieter, maybe a little better gas mileage. So still snow rated because we do get snow here once or twice.
Ooh, yeah.
So, but if it snows that bad, then I'm just saying I'm not going. I'd rather do that. I just rather snow and
sorry.
Yep, bye. See ya. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe when it melts.
Sorry, not sorry.
But so yeah, the KO3 that looked up the prices for kicks and giggles, and they're $331 a tire now.
Yikes!
I said, the heck?
That's bad.
I'm not buying those.
Almost $1,300. Jesus.
Yeah. So I'm keeping around 1,000 or under, ideally mounted and balanced out the door. So that's what I'm aiming for. So I don't know, I'll probably get some cheap China tire or something, but that's okay.
It works.
I figure
as long as it rolls.
These are rated for 70,000. I was like, that truck's at 175. You think it's going to go at 70 more? I don't think so. So I just need some tires to get it to the 200 mark. And then I'm going to probably have to figure something else out. Probably just suck a payment. So yeah, fun. Growing up being so fun. I just love it.
Adulting. I love it.
Yeah. Going backwards would be ideal.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that did happen. That's kind of irks me. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. I should probably be working today. That'd probably help. So start
Pick
working
up shift
days. Yeah. But my grandma had some stuff that my sister sold, so that was nice to get some extra money, and mom helps out a little bit too. So I'm not gonna flip the whole bill myself, which is helpful. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, money
does
came
help.
at the right time. I can tell you that. Even though I was like, oh man, that'd be nice just to have it, just something I ever
Save
need.
it.
Yeah, just to have as a little blanket for something with the show or some cool piece of tech I can't live without. But I got enough, I think. So still need to sell some of that DJ gear. I think that'd probably help. So trying to
Oh
cut
yeah, that
off-
would help probably.
sell the bike, sell the DJ stuff that I've been here 3+ years and haven't used it. So I think it's time to kick it down the road to somebody that can make use of the bike and the DJ stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, that's all I got. Why don't we just go? Let's get to what you got. What do you bring into the show today? Today.
Are you ready?
Okay. Oh, it's different. Okay, that's good. I like that.
Oh, what the? I need to
Oh,
cut that.
you can cut that out of there.
Whoopsie. Damn, Daniel. Okay.
If you take those and put those into your system and have them as a hot button, it'd probably sound better too, and it'd be cut.
Oh, a hot button. I'd
Don't
have to
you-
cut it first.
You have 4 on there, don't you?
What?
You have hot
Yeah,
buttons, 4 buttons.
and they're all old stuff.
I know, but they sound good though.
They do sound good.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Well, now I want to cut this out really fast because I don't want to
Oh no, it's fine. We know you get your stuff from TikTok. That's not a surprise.
TikTok. It's not TikTok. How dare you insult me with TikTok?
That one was
It
from
is
TikTok.
Instagram. Never. I don't use TikTok.
That one was,
No, it's not. It's Instagram. That sounds.
know, but it was created on TikTok, it was a bleed over into Instagram.
Oh, it is. How do you know that?
Because at the end where it goes "ba-da-dong" and it has like the TikTok sign.
No, it's Instagram.
Are you sure?
Yes. I downloaded it,
I've
and then
seen-
it says Instagram at the end of it because I don't
okay.
use TikTok. I use Instagram.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
This flabbergasted me.
Flabber. Oh.
Flabbergasted me. I was like, the audacity. Okay. And I'll tell you why at the end of it. I'm just gonna let it play.
Okay, I'm excited.
The internet is convinced that Paramore's Hayley Williams is calling out Morgan Wallen in a new song, and we have got to talk about it.
I'll be the biggest star at this racist country singers bar.
That was a small clip of a song called Ego Death at a Bachelorette Party, one of 17 new songs released by Paramore frontwoman Hayley Williams over the weekend. And if you heard the line, she said, "I'll be the biggest star at this racist country singers bar." Obviously, there are a lot of celebrity bars on and around Broadway. You got Aldean's, you got Jelly Rolls, you got Eric Church, you got Luke Bryan, you got Dierks Bentley, Miranda Lambert. But over the weekend, Hayley Williams did one of very few interviews with Stereo Gum, and they asked her about her favorite Broadway bar.
Favorite country music artists establishment. Yeah, no, pass. Hard pass to all of them.
But you might still be like, what does this have to do with Morgan Wallen? Well, there was a follow-up.
So I don't have a favorite, but I have a lot of beef with all of them.
Yeah, do you have a least favorite?
Morgan Wallen's. Yeah, Morgan
That's so
Wallen's spot, whatever it is.
Williams goes on to say that she's thought about opening her own bar, but doesn't think she'd be allowed to due to the politics of Nashville. And I just want to know why Morgan Wallen is catching a stray here. What do you think of this? Comment below.
Audacity.
What in the world? Who is that woman? She sounds terrible.
Okay. Thank you. But also, okay. So that is the lead singer from Paramore, Hayley Williams. And
Okay.
I just couldn't believe my eyes and ears. It was just the irony. So growing up, Paramore was my favorite band. They're like my idols. I love them. And I loved Hayley Williams. And then when they broke up, devastated. It broke. It was my first heartbreak, devastated. And then all this stuff came out about how awful she was and how just not good, not like a team player, not she just
Yeah,
not
she sounds
good.
very conceited.
Yes. And then she's also, which, not to make it political, but she's a raging liberal. And
yeah,
so
I heard that too.
yeah. And so I was just the irony. And then she goes and calls out Morgan Wallen, who now I'm just ah. So I just was what is happening? It's just so funny. It was just old Devin is now calling out new Devin in one video. And I was flabbergasting. So I just thought it so funny. I was what is happening? It was just so funny.
Well, it's always fun to see people grow, and I think that might be just another step that you're taking of realizing that when you put people on pedestals, they're always going to let you down at some point. So
Yep. I know.
Especially if you ever get to know them. I mean, it's one thing to see them behind the smoke and mirrors, but then you actually get to know the person. You're like, geez, what a dim-witted person that is. Like, I don't
Yeah.
ruins
Well,
it
that's why I
for
try
you.
to keep like more
Yeah.
than just the music. I try not to
you
like
don't even
get
like
too into.
close-ups of him because you're like, oh, he's not that handsome. So
Yeah, like I just don't want to get too close because I don't want the bubble
Yeah.
to pop.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like the
you're-
music.
you're like jaded towards it. You're like, just let me listen. I
Let
just
me
want to listen.
close
to it.
my
Yeah,
eyes.
Yeah,
Just want to listen to the music.
I get it.
I
Yeah,
love the words. So,
yeah.
but yeah.
That's
Oh,
good. That's that's good to see when you kind of get whipsawed like that. You're like, what is going on? You know,
yeah. Oh, wild.
good one. I like it.
It's funny. Okay, so now I have a funny parenting clip from Tom Segura and his wife.
Oh boy.
Can you tell the audience what I taught our kids to do in the car?
When we're driving by, just people walking down the street, the kids roll down the window and they bark at them. They go "Ruff, ruff, 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 ruff," like they do that. And then when
I
they
think it's
see
fun to bark at people.
anybody
It's
on
fun.
a bike, they go, "Look, a dork." And like the other day, Julian, he goes, "Dad," I go, "Yeah." He goes, "One dork." And I just turn and there's just a guy riding his bike. He's like, I was like, "One?" Like he was like, "This is one dork." Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you why I do it.
Mhm.
Because I think it's real dangerous to ride bicycles where the cars are. I don't think it's good.
Yeah.
I know it's the law, whatever, we share the road. I don't like it, so I want to condition them very early to be averse to that. And whenever I see people smoking cigarettes,
Yeah, you tell them losers. I know, because they go,
Losers.
"Look at these losers
look
over
at the
here."
losers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So they're not gonna
losers,
smoke.
dorks, and they're just barking at people
Yeah.
who are living life.
I don't know what our kids are going to be into when they grow up, man.
Well, cool stuff.
Good stuff, slick stuff.
Neat stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Let's hear the reasoning behind that one. I'm curious.
Parenting tips. I just think those are great parenting tips. Dorks and losers. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, name calling. Good place to start.
Name calling. Yes, kids. Name call people on the streets.
Yeah, you either calling them names or they're going to call you names.
Yeah, I guess
kinda-
start the fight first.
Yeah. That sounds like a public school mentality for sure.
Definitely. Gosh, public school. Oh my gosh. Irie is
Uh-oh.
in like private school and then
Yeah.
her best friend's in public school.
Oh
and just
boy.
night and day difference. It's
Mhm.
wild. It scares me.
Yeah, it's
I
sad
just want
that
to keep
people,
her there.
you know, I mean, people are, especially there. I had a conversation with Lindsay about that. She goes, I was talking to people and we're talking about what you're doing in Tennessee and co-ops and stuff like that. They're like, what do you mean? What's that? They don't know anything about it. It's not in
Sad.
your preview. You don't get to see that kind of stuff. If it's not there, you don't know about it. So you just kind of do what's expected. And we did it this way when I was a kid. We just keep doing
Oh,
it. So,
I hate that. No.
yeah.
Want
They're doing it.
change.
Yeah, I love the one. I see so many clips about it. I was going to bring some, but I think it's been seen a lot of, what are you going to do to socialize them? I'm like, they get more socialization than being in the school where they can't raise their hand or,
Yeah.
to talk, you have to raise your hand and all this stuff.
There's fights and
Yeah.
nasty stuff everywhere.
Yeah, they work together in groups to collaborate on making a project and stuff. That's like
They go places. They go to cool
Yeah.
places.
field trips, being out,
Yeah.
doing things while everybody else is stuck in a concrete cell, pretty much.
Jail.
They do look like jails on some level for sure.
That's what Iris says. She's like, it's like jail.
Yeah, fluorescent lighting,
okay.
one window to a whole big classroom full of 30 kids, 30 plus
Even
kids.
if it has a window, not all of her classrooms have windows, I think.
Ugh, that's terrible.
Depressing.
People do what they got to do. If you're unwilling to make a sacrifice, you'll pay for it later. So that's the way I've been looking at it. So I'm not saying we're doing it the best way, but it feels that way to us. So
Yeah. We're all trying.
if it works for you, then it works for you. So
Yeah. Well, but anyways, I picked that because one, it's just funny. And then two, yeah, just trying to that's probably not the right way to go about doing things, but like just what is the right way to go about doing things, like keeping your kids away from smoking, because
Mm.
that's really bad.
yeah.
And then, yeah, keeping them safe of other stuff. It's just like crazy.
Well, it's funny. I don't remember doing anything in particular, but Briella will see someone smoking and she'll look at me and she'll look back at them and kind of give them a stink eye and be like this. Be like, she used to say, she goes, do those people have Goliath in their heart? I'm like, it's not necessarily that bad, but it's definitely a disgusting habit. We'll just go with
Mhm.
that. It's
It's
not,
bad.
she equates everyone that smokes as being a bad person. I'm like, that,
Aw.
I mean, it's not quite that extreme,
No.
but you do have to question if somebody
Icky.
can't, be without being addicted to something, they have some issues of some sort. So
Yeah. Nasty.
deeper
Not
than
very good.
what you see, but that's nor here nor there. So
Mhm.
Well, good. That was those are two nice clips. Very good. Anything else?
Very
You bring
nice, very nice.
Three pack or just two? You packing two?
I
three?
mean, I did pack a third one if you want it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay. It's a little vulgar, so you're gonna love it.
Oh, yeah. Would expect nothing less from Devin.
All right, here we go.
The actual fuck happens if you throw back chia seeds every damn day? Buckle up, Buttercup, because these tiny fuckers do more than get stuck in your teeth. First, they blow up into this gooey ass gel in your gut that slows digestion, so your hungry dumb ass actually feels full and stops raiding the fridge at 2 a.m. Second, they're antibacterial little bastards, freshening your trash breath and even helping heal those nasty mouth ulcers you get from talking too much shit. Your gut, it fucking loves chia seeds. That fiber feeds the good bacteria, keeps your digestive highway clear, and stops you from turning every dump into a Greek tragedy. Bones and teeth? Strong as fuck thanks to the calcium jackpot hiding in those tiny seeds. No more cracking your teeth on popcorn. And your brain? Omega-3 fatty acids light that shit up, so you're actually remembering birthdays and passwords instead of staring blankly like a goldfish. Bottom line? These motherfuckers hit your appetite, gut, bones, breath, and brain all at once. Cheap, crunchy, powerful as hell. Sprinkle that shit daily and your body might just stop hating you.
Chia seeds.
Chia seeds.
Huh.
Have you had them? Do you love them?
Not. I don't think just on their own. I
Oh,
think
and
I've been
stuff.
on stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to ask. You have to talk to Sarah about that.
Ask
but
the boss.
What she does in that kitchen, I just eat it. So she actually made her own granola bars the other day.
Ooh,
So
delicious.
yeah, the little puff things. You know, I forget what it's called. She had to order them on Amazon because you can't buy them in the store. They're just little sugar-free puffs, kind of like a cereal part. But
Oh, the
not-
Rice Krispie treats or Rice
Not-
Krispies.
Yeah, they're not Rice Krispie though. Same concept, but these are just not organic, but nothing added to them. Just one thing to make it that way. So she made them with that and some like little chocolate chips and some other stuff. Honey, no
Delicious.
sugar. All the honey is the sugar. in it,
Natural.
so- Yeah, 5 ingredient bars pretty much. So
That's good.
pretty tasty. Yeah, Briella liked it. So I was like, yeah, I'd rather eat that than those things that come from the store. So
Yeah, those are nasty.
chia seeds. I'll have to check. I thought maybe Sarah would know about that. But
Yeah, they're really good. I mean, they don't taste like anything. I put them in my protein shakes in the morning. Just a tablespoon.
Oh, yeah.
Get that fiber.
Flaxseed. I've had flaxseed, a lot of
I
that.
put that in my yogurt every day.
Oh, okay.
Ground up flaxseed,
you know
mix
what?
it all in there.
Speaking of that, instead of using when you make burgers, instead of using breadcrumbs, I used flaxseed.
Really?
But this is like
Different.
powder flaxseed. This
Yeah,
is like
ground up
turned
flaxseed.
into dust basically. But because you need a binder that kind of helps hold the burgers
Ooh.
together.
Yes, it is bindy.
And it was because it gives you even more like
Fiber.
density, protein to it. So I was just like,
Yeah.
whoa. Sarah's like, these are pretty good. I'm like, yeah, they're dense. They're good though. So.
They're dense.
Because I mean, the breadcrumbs kind of offset. I mean, you're eating a bun typically already, anyways. But I mean,
Yeah, just carbs.
it's not that much, but that's all we had. So I was like, well, this should work. It's kind of the same consistency, I think. So now it's my secret. Oh, I left the secret out. Oh no.
Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, I mean, if you have it laying around, dump it in there and mix it in with your egg and that, and just
Hmm.
make it up and make them in the patties. Do it. It's good stuff.
Delicious. As
Yeah.
officious.
All right. Well, that's good. 3 was worth it. I like it. A little vulgar, but I get the point. My turn. Okay, look out. Love it. Oh gosh, that riff just gets me every time. Love it so much. All right, everybody, we are gonna go deep. This is a deep cliff. I hope you're ready because this is gonna be there's gonna be a test after this.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. I'm not.
Oh,
done
yeah.
with you. I'm gonna have to put the quiz on you because this is deep state tinfoily hat kind of thing. But there's a
Oh
lot.
no.
Yeah, you probably even heard it before, but it's a little lengthy.
Oh.
So if you want to time out in the middle and you want to comment on it, just give me the tee me up, and then I'll pause it and you can interject anything if you want. But I think some of this you might already know just because you've kind of been starting to drift down some of these rabbit holes that have information in them, questioning the uppers. So this is kind of going all the way back from the beginning into where we're at now. That's why it's like 4 minutes long, but gosh, it was good. It was really good. I sent it to a couple people, so I'm just going to play it on here because it was delightful.
This story didn't start in our lifetime. It didn't start with World War II. but that's where we'll pick it up. By then, the architecture was already forming: international banks, secret societies, and a growing appetite for global control. One man stood at the intersection of finance and betrayal: Prescott Bush, a banker, a senator, and the patriarch of a dynasty. He was caught financing Hitler through Union Banking Corporation. The U.S. government seized the firm's assets under the Trading with the Enemy Act. But Prescott Bush wasn't punished. He was promoted to the United States Senate. After the war, instead of dismantling the Nazi network, we imported it. Nazi collaborators were brought into the United States to help the CIA, the NSA, and the foundations of the permanent state. In 1963, President John F. Kennedy tried to challenge that growing machine. He pushed back on the CIA, central banks, and endless war. He was shot in the head, in public, in broad daylight. A declassified memo dated days later refers to George Bush of the CIA. Not proof of involvement, but an undeniable presence in Texas, in the shadows of one of America's darkest hours. Lyndon Johnson took power. His policies pleased the military-industrial complex. Vietnam exploded. Surveillance expanded. And the permanent state dug in. In 1980, Ronald Reagan wasn't supposed to win. The system backed George H.W. Bush. Reagan beat them. But under pressure from elite families, Reagan took Bush as his vice president, reportedly against his own instincts. 69 days into office, Reagan was shot. The gunman, John Hinckley Jr., his brother, scheduled to dine with Neil Bush the very next day. Coincidence? Perhaps. But once again, the Bush name hovers near the trigger. Reagan survived, but the Bush's influence grew. And in 1991, George H.W. Bush said it out loud: "What is at stake is more than one small country. It is a big idea, a new world order. A world beyond borders, beyond constitutions, not ruled by voters, but by unaccountable institutions." Then came the successors: Clinton, Bush Jr., Obama, Biden. Different parties, same agenda. Trade deals that gutted the middle class, open borders, endless wars, digital surveillance, national sovereignty dismantled by design. They didn't serve America. They served the new world order. And then came Donald J. Trump. For the first time in decades, a president stood for borders, for energy independence, for America first. He became a threat to everything they built, so they attacked him from every angle. Fabricated scandals, 2 impeachments, leaked lies, weaponized intelligence, and still he survived. Then came 2020, COVID panic, mail-in ballots, courts that refused to hear the case, and suddenly Biden wins. What followed wasn't a presidency, it was a managed decline, signed by AutoPen, driven by committee, fronted by a man in obvious collapse. In 2024, Trump returned, and just like Kennedy, just like Reagan, they shot him. A bullet to the head, he survived. 3 American presidents stood publicly against globalism: Kennedy, Reagan, Trump. All 3 were shot. Coincidence? Perhaps. But history is rarely that kind. And now, here we are. The illusion is dying. The control is slipping. The people are awakening. The Democratic Party is at its lowest approval in history. Their lies exposed, their crimes unraveling. And what once was mocked as conspiracy is now being read into the record. For generations, they planned a future without freedom, but that future is failing. The New World Order is being defeated, and 1776 is returning.
Yeah.
Nobody trusts
Interesting.
government. They don't trust government, and they really, frankly, they shouldn't. We don't keep our word on anything.
Right? Yeah.
Shocking.
That was so good. It goes all the way back to the beginning of all this. And it kind of, the 3 people that stood for up against it kind of got hit for it. So, well, 1 got killed for it, 2 got injured. So
Injured. You got nicked.
yeah. But I mean, you don't see any of those other guys getting shot. Obama, all those people, they never got any danger at all of that. So
Oh, yeah. Sucks.
yeah. And they I don't know, it just goes on and on. But what do you think? Oh,
Goes
don't
on
yawn.
and
Gee,
on.
too much, too heavy? A little heavy.
Ah, that's crazy. No, I just rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That just blows my mind. Just makes me think of all these videos I've been watching of people who get so fucking crazy when they see like a MAGA hat or like anything Trump related, and they just lose their freaking mind. I'm just like, why?
Mhm.
Like, it's just so like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing when somebody kind of like jabs at you or something and says that you can tell that they didn't vote for him, right? I'm like,
Mhm.
I was like, so I understand you don't like him as a person. I don't really care for him much as a person either. For
Like
what?
most people as a people.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, there's that too. I mean, sure. But the things he's doing and the things he stands for, that's what I agree with, is all, closing the borders, keeping America first, energy. I don't want to pay $4 at the gas pump. I don't know about them. I was like, you guys like high gas prices and high groceries and all that stuff. I was like, it's hard if you're in the middle class to pay for all that stuff, or even in the lower end of the middle class, really. So
Yep.
I mean, if you're in your ivory tower and I just don't understand the mindset. It's really hard for me to grasp. So
Yeah, it's a lot.
yeah. Anyways, we're gonna keep this train rolling, and we're gonna come right into Oregon because it's I mean, if you want nonsense, it just produces so much good stuff. I mean, you don't want to look into it, but I love looking back because it just reiterates why I'm not there anymore. So
I'm stuck here.
This one kind of hit me though before I left. I got dinged with this. The cat tax. Have you had that issue at all?
Cat tax?
Yeah, corporate activity tax. Yeah. Okay. Well, here you go. Listen to this.
No.
So the cat tax, for listeners, we've talked about this before, is the corporate activity tax, or cat tax. It's a tax on gross receipts. So whether a business makes money or not, it has to pay a percentage of the gross receipts it takes in.
Right.
And then, of course, you've got to raise your prices too, right? So if I buy something and then I sell to you, and then you sell to someone else or provide a service, they're taxing us at every step.
Every step along the way.
Which is why it just ballooned.
Exactly.
Democrats call it the Student Success Act.
Well, isn't that missing it? Isn't that?
And you want to ask the question.
An unfortunate, yeah. So
historic amounts raising. How's our performance?
Yeah. How are we doing?
They're like, pandemic, pandemic.
Right.
Everything is blamed on the pandemic. And you just go, okay, all right. Could you give me a date where student performances can actually be held accountable?
Right.
In school districts, et cetera. The teachers union.
Not good.
But right now they're just like, oh, it's a pandemic. We're recovering from it. And I just think, okay, so billions and billions more there. That's a sales tax on gross receipts. Now we're having a sales tax on cars.
Yeah, man. Okay, so let me explain my situation that I had when I left. Well, before I left Oregon, when I lived there, 2021, I think we bought our travel trailer from, well, at the time was Guarantee RV, which is no longer in existence. They got bought out by Bish out in Junction City.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we're getting everything done up. We're like, yeah, we're going to do this and doing the paperwork. And then there was like, I forgot how much it was. I should have pulled the paperwork. I think Sarah still has it in there, but there was a charge of, I think it was like $1,500 to maybe $2,000. I was like, what is this? Oh, that's the corporate activity tax. So what Guarantee was doing, instead of them paying, so every trailer they sell, it goes on a ticket. And then at the end of the year, they got to square up with Oregon's government of like, okay, you sold this much trailers. This is how much at the percentage of whatever we're going to tax you. So instead of them picking up the bill, they're like, no, we're passing that along to the customer. So
damn, Daniel.
At the end of the year, they'll have absorbed it all into the customer paying it instead of
write it off.
So yeah, so that, I don't know if that's going to affect you when you go to do your thing, like of all the receipts of, if you start doing Debbie dumps in your driveway of gravel or something like that, and you're getting paid from customers, they're going to want their chunk of it, which I think it all falls into your Oregon taxes. But you're not a corporate, so I don't know.
You can look at my papers to see.
Yeah, you're an LLC, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe if you were a corp, you might have to do that. Travers might have to do that because I think his plumbing company is a corp. So I'm not.
Well,
exactly sure.
I'm a C corp. I'm an LLC, but I'm a different tax bracket.
Yeah, you're gonna find out this year for sure. I just was. I was. What do you mean? So and then it continues on. So there's a bill. I think it's getting ready to be passed, or they're gonna try to pass it. But I'm gonna play this little third clip. This one's the shortest one of them all, but it's the same guys talking about another tax for you guys on your vehicles.
The other thing that's in this bill that goes up a lot is what they call the vehicle privilege tax.
And a privilege tax, isn't that a sales tax?
It is exactly a sales tax. They just relabeled it, but it's exactly a sales tax. So currently that privilege tax is 0.5%. They've raised it to 2.25%. So for instance,
Wow.
if you were to buy, and I Googled this, so I mean, these are rough numbers, but I Googled what's a F-250 chart cost today, and it said $55,000 some odd dollars. So just on that purchase, you're going to pay an additional tax of $1,241 for the privilege of buying a new Ford F-250 in the state of Oregon. So that's $1,200.
So sales tax.
Yep.
Implemented by Democrats in Oregon.
Yep.
But they call it a privilege tax.
Yeah. No.
And it's like when they instituted a sales tax called the Gross Receipts Tax.
Something like that.
They called it the Student Success Act.
Yeah. Interesting how they relabel things.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Isn't that just fun? Yeah. It seems like all this money is supposed to funnel back to the schools, but you guys also have you don't need to have any skills to graduate anymore. So you guys just got rid of the so it's like where's this money going? You know, that's the question I'd really have. Like if it's
Going
one
to the
thing,
homeless.
the homeless industrial complex. Yeah, you're exactly right. All the weed money, all the money they got from selling weed there is supposed to go to the schools. It was millions of dollars, and where's that? So,
Trash.
yeah, I would love it if somebody would go in there and just kick in the door and do some investigation, like real stuff. But it just seems to be a machine that just keeps eating forward. So,
It's garbage.
I know. Yeah, well, that's all I got. Uplifting as usual. Sorry to bring the mood
Wow,
down,
thank you.
everybody. Yeah, but I'm a realist, so I like
I'm a realist.
and I love making fun of you guys because I get harassed for having a tax here, and people are, you're getting taxed on, I think ours is 9.5, which is pretty much second or
That's
third
a lot.
highest in the nation. Yeah, it is high, but at least I know what's coming. So you guys keep getting secret taxed. So until you go and buy something or want to do something, like, whoa, why is that so expensive? Oh, it's a student tax or whatever. And you're like, what is that? Oh, it's a tax. So it's bizarre.
Jesus.
Man. I know. No, just Kyle's fine. All right. Well, what should we do? Should we get into what do we got? You got some stuff here at the end of the show. Let's go. It's about that time.
It's about damn time we're doing it.
It's about damn time.
Okay, so day in history. This episode comes out today, August 11th. And in 1973, at a back-to-school party in the Bronx, DJ Kool Herc? I don't know.
Hearst, maybe. It might be Hearst.
DJ Kool.
DJ Kool.
DJ Kool with a K. Introduced the technique of playing the same album on two turntables and extending the drum section. The night is widely recognized as the birth of hip hop.
Oh, yeah.
Baddie.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. That makes sense. Okay.
Yes. And then birthdays. On August 29th is Stephanie's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And then on August 31st is Seth's birthday, the owner of Kipco.
Oh my gosh. Nice. Okay. All right. I got today, Brad Dill, his birthday, 70, the big 70. Whoa.
Baddie, just like our episode.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, you win absolutely nothing, but congratulations. What do we got here? Amy Davis, her birthday is on the 12th. Richie Vetter on the 13th. Mike Beck, August 14th. So 38. Oh man, I forgot how young that guy is. He should be doing way more with his life. No, just kidding.
Boring.
Yeah. Terry Park, she lives in Texas. That's Sarah's grandpa's wife. So yeah. And then Tom, which is a pastor there in Oregon, he's on the August 14th as well. So I think that's all I got. When's their next show?
I don't know.
At this moment, 2 weeks from now, I guess we could probably
Maybe
10-day cycle on until the next one. So Jenny Hinnage on the 15th, Emily Nelson on the 15th. Man, yeah, we got a bunch on the 15th. Christina on the 15th. Paula on the 16th. There, that's my list for basically most of August, I think. So, yeah.
Baddie.
Happy birthday,
birthday.
to everybody out there. You're only get celebrated once a year, so that's what you get. One birthday a year.
One shout out birthday a year.
Yeah. Whether you
Dun,
listen or
dun.
not, I don't think any of those people listen to the show, so it's
Nope,
fine.
probably not. They'll never know.
It'd be funny if they do, and they're like, "Oh wow, look at I got mentioned on a show I've never."
Oh my god, they're famous.
Yeah, you're infamous for nothing. So, all right, everybody. I think that's a little Monday show, which is fine. I enjoyed it. It's weird having sun right here in the window. Kind
Oh.
of drives me nuts. I like it dark and whiskey in my hand, and it's
Spooky. You could have had whiskey.
I know I got chores.
5 o'clock summer.
I gotta go get lunch here and then get to work and do some stuff. It's my Sunday, Sunday fun day.
Hell yeah, brother.
The grass won't cut itself out there.
We need to cut our grass also, but my pup trailer is blocking the road. So
Oh my gosh, it is just one thing after another with you.
Hot Mess Express.
Dude, yeah. We hopefully when we talk to you in another week or two, the ship is on its way up. So
Yes, fingers crossed. Thoughts and prayers.
Some coin in your pocket, so we can figure out what
Yes,
we're gonna do.
hopefully I can eat again when we come back.
No, get off the ramen diet. Well, it's
Yeah.
looking good because you got to look good for the wedding, so keep it slim. All right.
Just keep starving myself, for another month.
Yeah. And then after that, the
And then
reality.
Chow Town.
Well, Brandon, you signed up for this, and then now this is what you got.
Yeah.
Uh,
Got him.
Yeah. Yep. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining in. Nobody joined in the chat, so thanks for nothing, I guess, at that point. But that's okay.
Sucks to suck.
You can watch this back and enjoy all the nonsense that we bring. So
Yeah. Wah, wah.
maybe.
No. Peace out, Pickens.
Hey, Devin. Have a good one.
I want to get going because I keep you here too long because you know all what I've said, and you know what I've done, and you know what we're doing, and I know what you're doing.
Mother trucker, dude. That hurt like a butt cheek on a stick.
Taxing me like a dumb